Hello bass players, today we're going to be working on page 16 and we are going to be learning how to read 16th notes. Now 16th notes are what you get when you split the beat into 4 subdivisions. So we've played a lot of 8th notes where you're splitting the beat in half, and so basically a 16th note is a quarter of a beat. And 16th notes are notated with either double beams or double flags. So you've learned how to read 8th notes both flagged and beamed, and then if you add 2 flags or beams, that would make it 16th notes. So 16th notes are faster. And typically when you are beaming notes, you can only beam the number of notes that will fit into one beat, into one beam. So you can combine 8th notes and 16th notes into the same beam, but they do have to all fit within a beat. So if the beat is quarter notes, you can have up to 4 16th notes in a beam, up to 2 8th notes, or any combination of the two. So 1 8th note and 2 16th notes. So let's get started. We're going to do number 67, the rhythm wrap. We're going to go ahead and play this on our D string. And the rhythm with 4 16th notes followed by 2 8th notes really sounds a lot like if we played 4 8th notes followed by 2 quarter notes. Pepperoni pizza. It just might be a little bit faster if they're 16th notes. So now to play 16th note bowings on the bass, you need to make sure you have plenty of rosin on your bow, because your strings are not going to want to respond that quickly to the bow changes if your bow is not adequately rosined. So use very little bow and make sure that you're putting a little bit of weight in and sort of biting the string on each bow stroke so that you can get it to respond. You're probably not going to get as many of these rhythms as the other instruments in the string orchestra will, but it is still helpful to know how to read them because they will show up from time to time. All right, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to play number 67, rhythm wrap, and we will play this on our open D string. Now all of the pieces on this page and the next page are using the notes of the D major scale. So let's just quickly review what those notes are, because you do have to shift to play the 1 octave D major scale on the bass. So we've got D, E, F sharp, open G, A, B, and then your C sharp is up here in 3rd position. So if you've got 2 tapes for 3rd position, that would be your 3rd tape and your 4th tape. It would be the 2nd finger halfway in between them. And then D is the pinky 4th finger. Okay, good. So the next one, number 68, really just uses D, E, and F sharp, so it's all on the D string. And it's the same rhythm that we just played in the rhythm wrap. Okay, good. The next one is called technique tracks, and this one starts up at your high D, so that is up here, 4th finger in 3rd position, and it'll go down the D major scale. So just remember it's 4th finger, then 2nd finger, and then down to 4th finger in 1st position. Very nice job. We're going to go ahead and blow right past the next one, Dinah, Won't You Blow Your Horn. That's actually part of a song called I've Been Working on the Railroad, which you might be familiar with, but it's got a little bit of an unfortunate history as a racist song in the 19th century. So we're going to go ahead and skip that one. And that brings us to the last song on this page, which is called Mockingbird. This one is by Septimus Winter, who wrote under the pseudonym of Alice Hawthorne. And this one is a little bit of a ballad, so the 8th notes in this one are not going to be separated like we've been playing really up till now on this page. We're going to play the 8th notes a little smoother in this one because it is a slower tempo and it's just kind of a smoother style of a song. So Mockingbird is the title of this one. bars in it. So remember, when you have the curved line connecting two eighth notes or two notes of any note value, you will play them on the same bow stroke. And if there's the curved line and no dots on the notes, you play it without stopping between the notes. And if there are dots on the notes, then you stop the bow between them, but still go in the same direction. So that is it for page 16. As we move on to page 17, you're going to be combining eighth notes and 16th notes together in the same beat. So happy practicing and good luck with the 16th notes.